You're still watching the news at 10. It's time to take a look at happenings in the world of sports. I will start with football, where former Super Eagles midfielder Mutiu Adepoju has praised the Super Eagles for beating Benin Republic and picking a ticket to the playoffs. The Super Eagles will face the Azingo Stars of Gabon or the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon or DR Congo should they make it beyond the semi-final stage of the playoffs, and is hoping that they will pick a ticket to the World Cup in the year 2026.
I would just say the performance was superb, and this is the performance we have been expecting the Super Eagles all this while. And I personally, I am of the opinion that these Super Eagles, they have what it takes to beat them in any team. I just believe that the players will be able to continue with the rhythm and the consistency and everything that they have, because it's not going to be easy against Gabon. They want to qualify for the World Cup too, and they are not going to come very, very, very less or cheap.
And 9 teams from Africa have picked tickets for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but some of the continent's heavyweights, like the Super Eagles and the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, will hope to join the 9 other teams. The Atlas Lions of Morocco, the Desert Foxes of Algeria, the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, the Pharaohs of Egypt, the Black Stars of Ghana, Cape Verde, the Bafana of South Africa, Ivory Coast Elephants, and the Teranga Lions of Senegal. Well, Chief Editor of Shogs TV and Magazine UK joins me to take a look at the chances of the Super Eagles playing at the playoffs and picking a ticket to the World Cup. It's nice to have you on the news at 10. Shogatosh.
Thank you for having me.
Well, quickly, let's take a look at the Super Eagles and their fates at this point. A lifeline, you want to say, for the Nigerian national team?
Yes, a lifeline. We didn't play very well. We didn't start very well. And we've had 4 coaches. But we managed to kind of cross the finishing line to the playoffs, and it was quite tight. +7 goal difference, +6 compared to Burkina Faso. But we're there, and one good lesson is that we can never take things for granted. Nowadays, the gap has closed. So if you don't prepare very well, you don't go through what you have to go through, then there are challenges. So we're playing Gabon. I was hoping that Aubameyang was going to be suspended, but he served his 1-game suspension against the last game that they had. So Aubameyang, that scored 4 goals, is going to be ready against the Super Eagles. But we're ready. We're going to miss Semi Ajayi, who picked up another yellow card. But I believe the guys are ready. They're ready to win that game and hopefully face DRC or Cameroon.
Well, you covered the World Cup in the year 1994 when the Super Eagles made their debut in the tournament. The US, Canada, and Mexico will be hosting the tournament. For the first time, we'll be having 3 countries. But then there is also the opportunity of playing in the intercontinental playoffs should the Super Eagles win on the continent of Africa. And some are suggesting that with the rankings of countries like Bolivia that qualified, that it could be an easy ride. But some few weeks back, Bolivia defeated the Seleção of Brazil. Is that a one-and shot to all comers at the playoffs?
Football is no mathematics, so there's no easy ride. But the great thing is, obviously we're quite highly ranked, and the way it's going to be is like the 2 highest ranks, which if we do our business against Gabon, and we also do our business against whoever that we play out of DRC Congo and Cameroon, then we're going to be seeded. So the way it works is like, obviously, there's one team from AFC, that's the Asian Football Confederation. There's 2 from the CONCACAF, and then we have Bolivia and New Caledonia. So the other 4 teams that are lowly ranked will face each other, and then the 2 that win will face the 2 highest ranked. So that means if we can get through the African hurdles, we just have 1 team to play. Again, football is not mathematics. You have to learn from your past mistakes, prepare very well, focus, put all the things that we need to put in place, and then hopefully win that game, and then we're ready for USA.
Well, Shoggy, I must say, very big thank you for talking to us on the news at 10, and then we hope that the Super Eagles will indeed make use of this lifeline, qualify from the African continent. The 4 teams, the Copper Bullets of Gabon, you have the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, the Super Eagles of Nigeria and DR Congo, all vying for a ticket to the World Cup. Well, with that, it's a wrap on the sports segment on the news at 10. Abosede will be back to continue with the rest of the news after this break.